Richard, you were having some pretty strong reactions to what you just heard. Tell us about it.
Look, we sit up here and we criticize players all the time. We've criticized Ben Simmons, we've criticized James Harden, and a lot of times people in the front office can stay, kind of hidden. If you just look at the words that he said, hey, look, today's not going to be a day for finger pointing. What are you talking about? This is the definition. And credit Dave McMenamin for he's like, hey, wait a second. Frank Vogel didn't make this roster. Frank Vogel just won a championship in 18 months. Like, what is it that you were looking for from this man? And look, everyone deserves a piece of this blame pie, if you will. Every single person. But let's talk about how cowardice it is. Woj tweeted 1 minute after the game that Frank Vogel was fired. And then you want to sit here and talk about, well, trust and this and that. The Lakers didn't even have the decency to inform the coach that won them a championship 18 months ago that they were going to let him go. Plenty of opportunities. And so when I look at this franchise right now and the state that they're in, forget on the court and the disarray. Let's look at the last 2 years, the Magic Johnson situation, all the things that happened there, the firing of Luke Walton and the bringing in of a new coach, the T. Lue situation, all the things that are going on. The Laker organization is in utter disarray before we even start talking about on the court. On the court's a whole nother issue, but off the court, this is just utter disarray, and it was disrespectful what they did to Frank Vogel, and that there's just no changing that.
Woj and Ramona, I want to get to you in just a moment, but Kendrick Perkins, welcoming you into the show now. What do you think of what you just heard from Rob Pelinka?
Everything and more, what Richard just said. For us, you just win a championship with this coach, Frank Vogel, and you don't even have the respect. You don't even have enough class to contact him personally and tell him that he was fired. I would hate to see how, Rob Pelinka and the Lakers would treat an enemy if they would treat a guy that they won a championship with like that. But here's the thing that I have a problem with. It's a few of them. One is that I thought I was going to get more out of LeBron James today when he spoke at his exit meeting about Frank Vogel. I thought we would have got more out of Anthony Davis for us kind of defending Frank Vogel. And it goes back to what Richard was saying for us, the trust factor. Like, if I'm a coach out there, I don't trust this organization. I don't trust that my guys, even my players, are going to stand up for me when things get rough, when I didn't have nothing to do with the assembling of this team this offseason. So with that being said, it's like we keep saying who's next in line and all this, but what coach can you really bring in to coach this big three if they bring this exact same big three back next year? What coach could you possibly bring in that's going to be able to control those egos besides a coach like maybe Ty Lue or Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich? What, you go pull a 2015 Celtics and trade for him and give us some assets to get this guy in there? Like, I'm just trying to see who is out there on the free agency market that be willing to come in and sit in and deal with this type of nonsense. I just don't see it.
Well, as Adrian Wojnarowski pointed out earlier in our show, the likelihood of that happening, especially because they don't really control their first-round pick until 2026, it's not highly likely. But Ramona, one thing that I know you jotted down in all of this is Rob Pelinka did say, well, some of it falls on roster construction. What stuck out from what you've heard this morning?
Honestly, that was a really big admission, and I thought it was important for Rob Pelinka to say that out loud, because I think the Lakers had thought about firing Frank Vogel a couple of times throughout the season. They had a couple of non-competitive games. They'd lose by 30, 35 points, and there was a thought of, even though people don't necessarily blame Frank for this team and the way it played, if the team is not competing, you may have to change the voice. And they didn't do it. They've had this entire season to think about what they want to do. Now they've finally fired him. And you still are to this place where, in all of my reporting, I know in Adrian's reporting, I don't see a clear front runner here. I don't see a clear vision for their future. Frank, at least you could say, Frank Vogel's a defensive coach. He has an idea of how he wants his teams to play and how they're constructed. I thought it was important for Rob to say that it falls on all of us, that it's also on the roster construction, because that's taking some accountability, that it wasn't just Frank's fault. He's the fall guy here. He's also the easiest one to change. Okay, he had 1 year left on his deal, and that's the easiest one to change. The roster is harder to change. And I know the Lakers want somebody with head coaching experience. They would like to, but it's going to take some time to find a coach that fits that has a vision for the future, and also, as Woj was pointing out, that would agree to the type of conditions that Frank Vogel also agreed to.